You know what time it is.
Boom shakalaka! All right. All right.
Here we go. Now
Yes.
it's time. We're here now for real.
Yes, and it's Friday.
All day long.
Yeah,
And if you just got paid, boom shakalaka to you.
that's
my
right.
friend.
That makes it even better.
Yes, get your glass of wine and sit down because we got a great show for you today.
Yes, we do.
In real time. But we miss Zion so much. Our normal guy, Zion, that you guys have grown to love, is actually not here today. He's going to a Men of Excellence
Oh, that's great. That's
program
great.
with his mom.
So I
And
guess we can excuse him for that.
Yes, and
Yeah.
we will. We got a great show lined up today.
Yes, we have great guests. We have Chuck Rowe from the
Yes.
Boys and Girls Club, who's going to tell us all about the progress of the Teen Center and all the other great things that are happening. And we also have,
Debra Hodges Harmon.
Yes.
A homegrown Waterlooan. Yeah, we go way back, and she is working with
iWorks,
Iowa.
Cedar Valley Workforce Development, and she's going to talk to us about that too. So.
Yeah, so we got a lot of information packed into one half-hour segment. And also, we have a special guest who's
Yes.
just going to stop in and tell us all about himself and his campaign during our first half of our show. And his name is Mr. George Ramsey.
That's right. Yes, and he's going to talk to us, yes, about the campaign that's going on and just give us more information about that. For those of you that may not have heard about him already, you're going to get a chance to hear about him today and tell us some things about himself. So.
That's right, and you may want to go out and vote for this man because you know what? You could be making history. If he's elected, Chaveevah, he will be the first black congressman for the state of Iowa.
Is that right?
That's what I hear.
Okay.
We can ask him for the facts when he gets on.
All right.
All right. So thank you, everybody, and boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm still
Try
in that
not
boom
to-
shakalaka kind of mood.
Yeah,
you know.
try not to get yourself too overheated today because it is like hot outside.
It is hot. It is hot.
And in our background, it looks like we're outside, but we are in nice
Yes,
climate control.
we're in the air conditioning.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So first we want to say shout out to the graduating students from East High,
Yes. West High.
Columbus.
And Expo.
yes.
Yes.
Applaud. You did
That
it.
is an accomplishment. You should be proud of yourselves. I know that we're proud of you, your family, everybody. We have just such high hopes for all our young people that are graduating. So onward and upward. Yeah.
Yes. And they always say the sky's the limit, but go on beyond the sky.
There you go.
Go and do your thing.
Yes.
You know, do whatever it is you want to do. You can do it, and just reach your dreams and stay consistent and focus. You know, everybody
Yes.
says focus. You can do anything you want to do.
That's right.
That is right.
Let's see.
Also, we want to say shout out to the Waterloo Writing Project,
Yes.
and also we want to shout out to our very own Nui.
That's right. North End Update Youth Extension with the co-hosts Brooke, Sierra, Alicia, and Tian.
That's
You guys have been doing a great job, and they come on every Saturday at noon live.
Right.
So
Look
be
on-
sure to tune in and check them out because they're talking about what's going on with our young people.
That's right. Look on Juliet Thurman Dunn, her page. She usually carries it, and then of course we share it on our wall as well. So
Yes.
check out our youth; they're doing a great job. You got to know them a little better last week. They kind of all talked about what they're doing in school and stuff. And I think we have some comments. Gene, do you? Because he's sitting in for Zion. So can you
He
tell
is
us
like
what
super
folks are
multitasking
saying? I
today,
know.
so.
Thank you.
Yes, Jesse A. waves.
Okay. Hey.
Hi.
Nicholas D. is watching.
Okay.
Okay.
Daphne W. is watching.
Hi, Daphne.
Hi.
Thank
Everybody
you.
who's tuned in, thank you.
Cheryl M.W. likes the video.
All right. Okay.
Debbie D.B. likes the video.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us. We love it when you join us. Hopefully you're sitting down and enjoying the show with your favorite beverage. Our
Yes.
guests, we're the only ones drinking wine today.
Well, I'll drink to that.
Okay. All right, let's toast to
And Joyce Ann W.
of course.
Okay.
says, congratulations to all graduates.
That's
Yes.
right. Joyce is out there doing it all the
Yes.
time, just always focusing in on anybody that, needs an encouraging word or
Absolutely.
we got to get you back on, Joyce, real soon. Our internet connection is acting kind of janky, but you know what? We still go on because we will be on YouTube. We'll also be on MediaCom.
That's
on the
right.
public access.
That's right,
channel.
channel 17 and channel 79-4, where you can see us on Fridays at 4 o'clock and on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. So,
That's right. So we're not going to panic.
no.
So now it's time to say happy birthday.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Every week we say happy birthday.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Happy birthday to our dear friend Helen. Helen, we love you, Helen, and happy birthday.
Yes.
And Percy Bruce, happy birthday to Stevie Shaw. I can call him Stevie.
Okay, happy birthday.
Yes, and Carolyn Dorr. Happy birthday, Carolyn. It's always good seeing you out when we go to Brian's.
Oh,
Sometimes
yes,
we get
absolutely.
to see Carolyn. Lorraine Caldwell, and
Yes.
she's a friend of yours.
She's out in Texas.
Okay,
Yes.
yes. And Mersad Kosovic.
Kosovo. Yeah, I think they
Yes.
call him Papa Lou.
Papa Lou, that's
Okay.
right, right. One of our Bosnian transplants here
Yes.
in Waterloo. So happy birthday,
Yes.
Mersad and everyone else.
Yes, Dale Schilling, Dante Watson, happy birthday. Darius Lovelace, Barb Culpepper Shield, Regina Coffer, and Trinette Williams Weidman.
Oh, that's
happy
right.
birthday.
That's right, Regina. Happy birthday, baby.
Yes.
Inbox us with your birthday celebration info and we will shout you out. Special thanks.
Yes, absolutely. And that's your birthday, your anniversary, any kind of special occasion like that. Let us know and we will shout you out.
And now it's time to sing happy birthday
Yes.
to all of you.
All right.
And it
Count of
goes-
3.
Yeah.
1, 2. Happy birthday. Okay.
It's a
1,
solo.
2, 3. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. All right. Oh, wow. We got musical accompaniment this time,
know,
too.
That was great. Mr.
Hey.
Ramsey brought his whole entourage. So
Yes.
we have a studio full of musicians, comedians,
I'm just loving it. You never know what's going to happen on this show.
and
okay.
a pretty little girl as well. So
Yes.
we got a bonus when we invited him.
Yes, we absolutely did.
Yes, and without further ado,
Yes.
let's introduce this man of the hour.
Yes, someone
Okay.
who you need to know if you don't know him.
Yes, and get out the vote.
That's right.
For Mr.
George
George
Ramsey.
There we go.
Okay.
Just trying to get situated here with all
Not
of our
too tangled.
cords and everything. Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good.
And thank you so much for joining us.
Well, look, it's me who should be thanking you for giving me an opportunity to be able to sit here today.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you for your military service. We understand you're a veteran of 30 years in
Yes.
the Army.
Yes, I spent 31 years in the military and retired from active duty in September 2016. So just almost 2 years ago.
Okay, and that just in time, it looks like, for you to plunge into politics.
Just in time. You know, I've always been in politics. I've just never run for political office. You know, I'm certainly serving in the Army. We're no different than anyone else. You know, we think about things that are happening in our country every single day. We
Yes.
just don't always have the voice to be able to talk about the things that are important to us and certainly the issues that are important to a lot of folks. And so now I have the opportunity to do more than just sit on the sidelines.
Oh, that's
Yes.
great.
Now the election is coming up. I don't know. I guess I've been oblivious. I've seen a lot of campaigning here lately
Right.
on television, but it kind of caught me as a surprise that the election is actually this Tuesday.
It's coming up Tuesday, and you know we've been in town trying to get people fired up. I don't know if you've seen all of our signs plastered all over the north end of town.
Okay,
We've
yes.
we've been knocking on doors. We've been calling folks, and you know trying to do everything we can to get people really excited about this primary because someone's going to get elected in this primary who's
Right.
going to have to take on Rob Blum, and you know we're really excited to be in the position that we are right now, to have the opportunity to be able to face him in November. And so we're working extremely hard to do everything that we can to be successful in ensuring that we get the nomination, and certainly want to be able to know that all the hard work that we've put in over the last 8 months is going to come in our favor.
Yes.
Yeah, when we talked a little bit earlier, I just made mention of it must really be a whirlwind as far as getting out there and getting around to see as many people as possible in a short time.
It is, so this district encompasses 20 counties. And so if you really want to be effective, to certainly give yourself the best opportunity to win, you've got to get out and you've got to hit every county in this district to be able to win. That's been, I think, one of the failures that has really hurt us over the last 2 election cycles, is that we've really only concentrated on the urban communities in this district. And so when we launched this campaign back in September, we made a commitment to ensure that we were going to be working as hard in our rural counties as we do in the urban communities within the district. And we've touched every county. We've traveled, to some counties more than once. I was in Decorah today, and that was probably my 5th time that I've been in Decorah. And so, you've got to be out. You have to be on the ground, and we've been, just really working extremely hard to make sure that we're in front of our neighbors and that we're making sure that we're getting the message out.
What are some issues that are particularly important to the people that you are trying to reach? Well,
the number one issue in this district has been health care. And so, people are really frustrated with the rising cost of premiums. They're really frustrated with the fact that many of our rural clinics are closing, and so we have people who are sick who still can't afford to go see a doctor, even though they've got health care. And so that has been really the chief issue that we've seen as I've traveled all across the district. But depending on where you are, there are any number of issues that are important to people.
Yes.
We continue to hear about education everywhere we go. There's lots of talk about gun violence. All across, things that are happening all across this country. And so, I think it's really important for the person who is going to get elected to go to Washington to really be focused on making sure that we're concentrating on the issues that are important to every Iowan, and not just a few of us. And so that's what I've been focused on. That's why we've been working extremely hard to be able to really get in front of people to understand what the issues are, so that when we get to Washington, we can go to work.
Good. Now, how can someone, other than getting out there and voting, how can someone reach out to you, or if they have questions that they can talk to you or ask you some of those important questions? Facebook, do you have an email address you'd like to throw out there?
Yeah, we've got several ways. So one thing that people can do is really help us to energize this community, to get people ready to go to vote on Tuesday. On Sunday, from 1 o'clock until 7 o'clock, and maybe even later, depending on the time that the sun goes down. We're going to be in this community knocking on doors again.
Okay.
And so for anyone who wants to volunteer to come out and help us to be able to do that, we're going to be meeting at 277 San Marnan.
Okay.
And we'll be there at 1 p.m. And I know for some you'll be just getting out of church, and we're going to be knocking all day long. And so you can come at 1, you can come at 2, but just come, because I think it's really important that I'm not the only person in this community that's trying to get people energized about voting.
Right, and you can also get a hold of you on Facebook, because I know
can.
you have a Facebook page.
You can.
Yes.
So it's George Ramsey.
Yes.
On Facebook.
Yes, it's Ramsey for U.S. Congress on Facebook. You can Google Ramsey for Congress, and that'll take you directly to my website. And from the website, you can go directly to Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter. You can also call us on by telephone and reach us by email, all through the website.
Just all out there.
Yes.
I love it. And thank you so much for running in, because a lot of people don't want your job, but it's good to see someone that's determined to make a change, and we certainly appreciate having you on our show today.
Well, thank you. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for us. And so, a win for me is a win for all of us. And
That's
so
right.
it's important for all of us to be involved in what's going on, to be able to change what's going on in this country. And so if we want to see change, then we've got to elect leaders who can be able to go to Washington to be able to get things done.
You just seem like the right guys.
That's
Well, thank
I want to
you.
thank you so much.
Yes.
And thanks for the great studio audience. Now let's
Yes.
have some applause.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you so much, George. Safe travels. But actually, you're going to be in the community for a while, so he's not going anywhere.
That's right. He did mention 277 San Marnin from 1 to 7. Anyone that might be interested in connecting with helping to get out and volunteer with door knocking or whatever.
Right. And you know, we're not real professional, but we like to move things around. We want to make sure everybody gets comfortable because
right.
we're going to talk about the Soul Town real quick. We
Yes.
always do the Soul Town, but right after we introduce our guests.
Yes.
Okay? We have today with us Debra Harmon. Oh, come on now. Debra Hodges Harmon from Waterloo, Iowa. Welcome, Debra.
Yes. And
Yes.
also we have Mr. Chuck Rowe,
And Chuck Rowe.
the Boys and
From
Girls
the
Club.
Boys and Girls Club. Yes, indeed. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, I know you being community members, you've heard about the Soul Town. Yeah? Yes. And we like to give a shout out to the Soul Town because it's just a great publication. And so when I lead you guys into this, you got to say Soul Town really loud because, that's how we do it. We
With
just have
gusto.
fun.
That's
gusto,
right.
okay? You ready? We're going to talk
Talk
about
about
the Soul Town. All right.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking
The
about.
Soul Town.
And this is a magazine that's definitely worth shouting about.
Absolutely. Great stories about great people every month. Actually, and I'm sure we've made mention of this before, this magazine actually was a big inspiration
Yes.
as far as us getting started with this show because focusing on, some of the awesome things that are happening right here.
Right, like these
So-
two. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, Chuck, if you open up the Soul Town and see a great article about you.
Yeah, is that a challenge?
No, really.
Give me that. No, is it written-
Really, it could be. I mean, that's how it works. We talk about great things in the community.
So if a story hasn't been written on you, it's quite possible
Right.
that one might be very soon.
That's right.
Yeah.
So everybody needs to sign
Yes.
up and get yourself a digital copy or a
That's
print
right,
copy.
or a print copy. They're available at
Tri-City
Tri-City Clothing at 460,
East 4th Street.
no, 305 East 4th
Oh,
Street,
305
excuse
East
me,
4th Street.
or at Earth's Beauty Supply, 403 Franklin Street.
Right, you can get a hard copy there or go to thesoultown.com to get your digital copy today. Get your subscription. It's very worth the money, believe me. And we're proud of everybody that puts their hard work in every day and
Yes.
writes those great articles. So make sure you get your copy. Deb.
I get it every month.
Okay.
See?
Chuck.
So you can't, Deb, so you can't catch her sleeping.
Okay.
No.
That's right. And do you enjoy it?
I do enjoy it. I've read the articles. I think they do a great job in the layout and the information and everything that's shared. It's very prideful. You feel very prideful being having that kind of material in the community. So they do an awesome job.
They do. Take a selfie hold up the Soul Town, take a selfie, send it to me, and I'll make sure it gets in there.
Okay.
Okay. I got a little bit of pull.
All right.
Cherie's at home saying, no, you don't. Okay, we're going to get to our guests. And Deb, we always have an unwritten rule that ladies go first. So Chuck is willing to sit out for a few minutes while we talk to you about I Work. Tell us the name of your.
It used to be workforce development and what commonly is known as the unemployment office.
Oh,
but probably
sure.
for the last 6 or 7 years, there's been a strong push to not have people see us as unemployed, but an opportunity to get you employed into jobs that are upscaling and helping you to grow and have opportunities. I've been working with workforce now going on almost 10 years because I moved back here probably about maybe 12 years ago. I had left and was in Colorado Springs for a long time, and then I had the opportunity to come back home again and was fortunate enough that this presented itself for me. So I work with the business services team. I'm the team lead for the business services team.
And that means you what? You
I
go.
work with businesses.
Oh, and you.
Okay.
We're the ones
Oh.
that when a job order needs to be written, or there's a business closing, or anything that we can do to promote that business's opportunities or support them in a business closing, that's what my team goes out and do. We also are involved with the Registered Apprenticeship Program. So we do a lot. We do a lot.
It sounds like it.
Yes.
A whole lot.
For the last 3 years, we've made a consecutive push to go into the community and start working with ex-offenders.
Oh,
So
okay.
we co-host with
Wonderful.
Legal Aid the expungement clinics that have been held for the past. We've held 2 in our community. Our 3rd one is going to be held in October of this year, and they've all been at Payne AME Church.
Oh, wonderful. So
We've had meetings with the Congolese community, which when I first was contacted by them, I didn't realize it was such a big community. There are 500 plus
Wow.
Congolese that live in our community.
Wow.
Yes.
And most of them have been brought here through a local employer, and once that opportunity is not there for them or is exhausted, they are really struggling with trying to find employment.
Yes, we had-
Unfortunately, we don't recognize their education credentials as we do, as if we were to go to their country, we would be recognized.
Wow.
Their high school diplomas are not even recognized in our state
Is
or
that
in
right?
the United States, period. So they're really struggling with that. We host hiring events. We hosted some of the largest ones that have occurred, and we partner a lot with the Waterloo Center for the Arts.
Okay.
In the last month or so, we held a youth hiring event because I sit on the mayor's advisory committee for youth hiring, summer employment. We held it at East High School. It was a great opportunity at no cost to anybody.
Wonderful.
You bring the students, you bring the employers, bam, everybody wins in that situation.
Oh, that is a win-win.
Is this the first year that you've done that
This
with
is
the
the
high
f-
school students?
This is the first year we did it at East. It was a short turnaround. We had like a 3-week planning. But next year, our goal is to open it up to all the high schools and get all the high schools involved. We actually did it from 3 to 5 so that that the students can come from all across the city. We had students come from Denver.
Wonderful.
And other smaller towns that, saw the opportunities. Gator was there from Independence. We had McDonald's. We had Christie Door Opener. We had
Oh, good.
Friendship Village. So we've partnered. We've done a lot of work in trying to build our relationship
With the
back
community.
with the community
Yeah.
and
And
the businesses.
businesses,
Because
yeah.
for a long time that wasn't there. And I have to go to your auntie.
Okay.
Because Miss Weems, when we were growing
Oh,
up, you
yes.
could go to Miss Weems. Miss Weems
That's
would
where the
send you
jobs
out
were.
on a job. You were guaranteed to get that job.
Oh, yeah.
And so
Oh, yeah.
that was because she was out developing relationships and
Yes.
collaborating and getting her name out. And if she sent you, an employer hired you because she had that trust factor.
Yes, that's right.
We're really trying to regain that relationship between the community and the businesses again.
Well, great,
Yes,
great.
that sounds awesome.
What is the unemployment rate for Iowa right now? I mean, our jobs.
It's
more-
around, it may be lower than 2.9%.
Ah,
But for African Americans, it's in Black Hawk County, it's a lot higher. It's
Oh, my.
almost 14%.
oh, wow.
So
Okay.
that's a big difference. And,
Yes.
We've held 3 listening tours to address barriers to employment, and the last one is when the governor came,
Mm-hmm.
and she got an opportunity to hear our community discuss what some of those barriers are.
Now, how can someone get a hold to you at the Workforce Development? Is there a website? Are you on Facebook? Or?
We have a Facebook. You can go on Facebook and just like us. But my number is, you can call out there and ask for me, 319-235-2123, extension 41309.
And then she
So-
can act like she's like Anna Mae Williams used to act, and send you out in the community, you come back with a job. I'm a witness.
And I'm going to
But thank
testify.
you. Okay. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
today for joining us, Deb. And
Thank you.
And for the great work that you're doing.
yes,
Appreciate that.
yes, indeed. Okay, and now we have Mr. Chuck Rowe.
Yes, and I know there's a lot of exciting news that you want to share with us about the Boys and Girls Club.
You bet, you bet. So first off, I want to thank you for letting me be on here. It's a now I don't know what Deb's experience was, but for me, for those of you who don't know, I had to like talk to these ladies in like 2008 in order to get a reservation to get on now. The show is so popular, and you know, so I feel lucky to be on here. So thank you, thank you.
So much, Chuck. And we feel lucky as well to have you as a guest because you are the man on the move. I've seen you doing fundraisers. Just put your whole heart and soul into this Boys and Girls Club, something that's near and dear to us in our community.
Absolutely, something that's been just a constant in the community. As I was saying to you earlier, my children went to the Boys and Girls Club. My
Right.
grandchildren went to the Boys and Girls Club, and it's been just a positive influence and a great place for the kids to be. So,
Well, you know what they say is that if you have a job that you love, you never feel like you work the rest of your life. And that's how I feel at the Boys and Girls Club.
And how long have you been there?
For about 8.5 years now.
Is that
Wow.
right?
Yeah, it's gone by
Wow.
really fast.
I know you've seen her
yeah.
granddaughter grow up right before your
Oh,
eyes.
you bet. It's actually funny because she actually finished high school and she still kept coming to the club. She would volunteer at the club. She would
Isn't
visit
that
with the
nice?
staff. She would come in my office and talk to me about superhero movies all the time.
Okay.
And what a
Good
great
stuff.
kid. So she's a great example for a lot of the other kids that we had at the club. But
Yes.
but yeah, when I first came here, because I'm originally from Jersey,
Oh,
and so I kind of lived all over the country. My wife and I moved here, like I said, about 8.5 years ago. And the thought was we would live here for a couple of years and then maybe go to Jersey or Chicago, where she's from, or somewhere to be by
bigger
family.
city, right.
And it's not nothing with the city. It's more of just our families were there,
Sure,
right?
sure.
And now it's 8.5 years, and we're not looking to go anywhere. We love it here. It's a great
Okay.
place. This is home
Thank you.
for us.
Stay.
All right.
We're happy to hear that.
Yes.
Oh, in fact, my parents moved here.
Oh,
My
that
parents
right?
moved here from Jersey because we love it here so much.
Oh,
So,
what
and
a
part of that
blessing.
has to do with the Boys and Girls Club. That's the main reason why.
that's it.
Wow.
You're rooted now. If your family, if your parents came here, that's it.
Now tell us about what happened this morning.
Yeah, today, besides getting a heat stroke,
It's so hot.
we had a groundbreaking ceremony, which we actually didn't use shovels. We took pictures with sledgehammers because
Okay.
we have some old buildings we want to get rid of. And long story short, for about 2 years now, the Boys and Girls Club has been working on a capital campaign in this community, and it's a $5.5 million capital campaign. And believe it or not, we're at $5.3 million.
Oh,
You all hear
wow.
that?
What a
5.3.
blessing.
It's awesome. We're very fortunate to have a lot of great community partners around town that want to be part of this. A lot of great people in our neighborhood that want to be part of this project.
And this is
there's
a teen center.
Well, there's 3 parts of this project
Oh,
actually. The
okay.
first part is you guys are very familiar with the Lime Street site that we have. And
Yes.
that building's been around since the 50s without a lot of major work done to it. And so we want to make sure that we update a lot of the safety issues that we have there. We probably have the only steel and iron playground in the entire Cedar Valley.
Oh, right.
You know,
I believe
and
that,
we
yeah.
have a lot of other updates we want to do there because we believe that no matter where you come from, no matter what your background is, every kid deserves the same thing in this area. And so we want to provide the best we can for the kids that come to the club. The second part is to build a brand new teen center. It's going to be a
Yes,
beautiful.
that. Oh,
Yeah,
my
oh
gosh.
yeah, it's going to be right across from East High. Kids could walk there after school, about 12,000 square feet, and we're really excited about that one.
And the front of the building will be facing East 4th Street.
It will, yeah.
Isn't that so
it's
wonderful?
gonna
I'm
be a-
about getting tears.
It's-
I'm choked
Yeah.
up. I mean, really, the kids have, like you said, the kids have needed this for so long. And what was it you said earlier? The community should always support kids, not just.
Yeah, not just for this project, just in general. I
Right.
mean, it's just it's really encouraging to see people want to be part of this project. But I hope that doesn't wane down the road. I hope that people always believe in the youth that we have in this community, regardless if
Right.
we have a project going on or not.
Yes.
Exactly.
And so this project, and I should say, it's called the Otto Schweitz Teen, and not just Teen Center. It's the Teen and Educational Center.
Oh,
Wow.
And
boy, don't
because
we need that.
well, what we did was we did a survey with 1,000 teenagers in the Cedar Valley, 1,000 teenagers, and I should say just Waterloo actually, just
Okay.
Waterloo. And we asked them questions what they want to see in a teen center. the number one thing that they wanted, all the adults thought they wanted the gym and the game room, it was actually a place to do homework.
Oh my goodness! Imagine that.
96% of the kids also said they wanted a place where they can get ACT and SAT prep.
Oh.
And then when we asked what was the number one stress in school, it wasn't bullying or socializing and things like that all the adults thought it was. The teens actually said the number one stress is getting good grades in school so they would know what to do once they graduate.
Oh,
And that
Well,
connects
I
a lot with
love
what
that.
Deb was talking to you about.
Sure.
So that's why we made sure that this wasn't just the teen center, but it was the educational center as well, because that's what the teens wanted.
Yes.
Yeah, what an investment in our future.
Oh,
Our
yes.
young people, yeah.
And thank you, Cedar Valley, for thank you for initiating the fundraiser and everything, and thank everyone, our viewers, for donating and supporting this effort.
You bet.
Definitely worthwhile. Now give us some contact information for you. Where can people contact you if they have questions or concerns, or to sign up their child, or is that how it works?
Yeah, so there's 2 websites that I'm going to direct you to. One is going to be our capital campaign website, which is togethercedarvalley.com. And on there you'll learn more about the campaign and what we're doing. And then our general website, where you can get a lot of contact information on there as well, is cedarvalleyclubs.org.
cedarvalleyclubs.org.
So if you have anything good to say, you can email me, but if you have any complaints, I'll give you the name of someone else.
And if they're
I
looking
like
for
that.
a job, Roxy, they can always go to ourjobs.gov for our listing. We have over probably 1,500 jobs on a daily basis that are on that website, and they're jobs that are actually open positions. They're not just
Wow.
a list, they're open positions.
And
here in
repeat
the
your
community.
website again?
It's ourjobs.org.
Okay.
.gov.
Good
I'm
things.
sorry.
Okay, iowajobs.gov. And for good things, they call Chuck Rowe
That's
on
right.
Facebook. For any complaints, it's
Brian Burden.
No.
Brian Burden. B-R-Y. So, but I'm so glad that actually Deb's here too, because one of the programs we're starting with our teens is actually a junior staff program at the club, where we're going to be hiring staff members at the club that are teenagers, and we're going to connect with
Yes,
Deb to
you
get them going to that
Yes.
next
Sounds
level when they
great.
become
wonderful.
adults.
Yeah.
Great
Networking.
collaboration.
Yes.
And we want to thank our community, because it was someone at Antioch Baptist Church that told Mr. Ramsey that they should see Rocki and Chaveevah. And, we appreciate all of the outreach and stuff, you guys reaching out to us, because we
Yes.
get the best guests
Yes.
every week.
Every week.
I'll drink to that.
Me too.
And if all hearts and minds are clear, I think that about sums up our show today.
Yes.
We want to say to you to keep doing what makes you awesome.
Because it makes us all look good.
That's right. But wait. One more thing. Sorry, we got to tell you, people that have made comments, we will address those comments over the weekend. I'm sorry, our Zion is gone, and I see there's a lot of people that are chiming in, but we just couldn't be.
Yes, and
Gene
Gene,
can't
he
be
was doing
there.
a tremendous job. He's been about 3 or 4 different places at once.
Right.
And
Thank you.
yes, we really appreciate that.
Thank you. Okay, well, we're done now, so we're going to say thanks again, and thank you to our guests.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
keep it up out there, Waterloo, Cedar Falls, Cedar Valley. You got this. Okay, bye.
All right.